Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Is a young lady who has been in the game for years, but it did not make her an animal. Made her sharper and wiser. 1/4 of Xscape, we got the wonderful, talented Tamika Scott in the building. Good morning, love.
Good morning.
Yo, so usually when we see you, there's usually like, y'all moving like the four wise women.
Like my posse.
Right.
My posse, yeah.
Now you solo dolo in these streets right now.
Right now I am.
Switching gears, doing something different. So what's been up?
Well, I've been working on my little inspirational song, Almost Over. So I wanted to change lanes to be an encouragement to our people. Because we sit and we talk, talk to a lot of our fans. And a lot of our fans be going through some things. A lot of them don't want to have a little secret. A lot of them don't want to be just kicking it. They need to understand it.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure I could write something that would encourage them to continue whatever it is in their life that they want to. Like people in college don't know, should I be in college? Is this for me? Is it not for me? Stay on there. Keep on fighting. Stay there until you get to where you want to be. And then I encourage people that's going through a storm in their life. And it's like the encouragement is like a dance. Dance, like you dancing your way out of the storm. So I wanted to give them something inspirational that'll uplift their spirits.
Okay. Now, you said it was like switching lanes, but is this really more so like merging back into an original lane? Because in my head, maybe I know the story, maybe I don't. I would like to think maybe you was one of those girls who was like mysteriously good at singing and was just crushing it in the choir as a kid. Were you one of those?
I'm a PK. Yes, I'm a PK. So we definitely did a lot of singing in the choir, yeah.
I didn't know you was a PK.
Yes, I am.
So
don't tell nobody.
So were you bad? Like, were you like the stereotypical preacher's kid?
Yeah. No, I'm just playing. It depends on what they're saying about preacher kids. But, I mean,
now you can throw the bus really tough. So, like, being that you're here and your sister's not, who was the worst between the two of you?
I got the most whoopings.
So what was your most memorable whooping?
Well, I remember, like, my sister, she's 2 years older than me, but I'm the fighter. Like, I'm the protector. And she would let people talk about her. And, we're taught, turn the other cheek. But see, I think I missed that sermon because I might have been playing with my nails or something. But one time this guy at school, he just kept messing with her. He just calling her names on the bus. And she, she kept looking out the window. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get him. So we got off the bus. I found the biggest boulder I could find, the biggest rock. And I snuck punched him with the rock upside his head. When he fell down, I just started whamming. And at that time, my dad, he's a police officer. So he was driving by. He always come when we get off the bus. And he saw me beating this boy up like crazy. He comes and he grabbed me and he put me over his shoulder and he started whamming. I just started tearing my butt up until we got home.
He started beating you in front of the other people that in front of the guy you just beat?
Yes, and I didn't understand that. So the guy came over to our house and was like, your child beat up my son. I need an apology. So when I went to the door, his dad was like, she beat your tail? Then he started whooping his son. You let her beat you? It was crazy. So I got in trouble a lot for taking up for my sister.
Got you.
Yeah.
But you still kept it biblical. Like, you could have beat him with anything. You beat him with a rock.
I beat him with a rock. On this rock.
The same way David did when he slayed Goliath.
That's right.
See, I think came full circle.
I kept it biblical.
Cool. So now that you're getting into the gospel realm, which it's not unusual for people to do this, but oddly enough, the Christian fan base is a weird one. Like, sometimes they may not necessarily be welcoming of people who come from the secular world because they look at it as someone from the secular world's coming in for a cash grab.
Right.
And then sometimes it's even a situation where, like, it's just hard to get in because, like, you were so good doing the other stuff as well. Have you been, like, facing any pushback?
The way I wrote the song, I wrote it simple that anybody can understand it.
Okay.
It don't have a lot of scriptures. It's not where if you don't go to church, you'll be able to understand. You can still be encouraged from what I'm saying. So I'm coming from that secular point of view because I know certain people don't understand certain language. So not just that, I put like a Chicago vibe to it, a stepping vibe.
Okay.
So you're stepping. Like, you can see the video. It's out now. You can go to subscribe to The Real Tamika Scott on YouTube. It's out now. And I went to Chicago because I wanted to be authentic because it has that stepping thing. And then when I was out there, I was able to meet people that were going through, that were struggling, like fighting for their lives. A lady that went through breast cancer, 6 years, she's a survivor. I met a guy who had a heart attack twice. I met a lady who was going through depression and almost lost her marriage. So I met with these people and they were allowed to be in my video. So it's like just encouraging people that's going through that. That's all. It's just about being encouragement.
That's amazing. And it's good to hear, uplifting music that you can actually dance to.
That you can dance to. Yeah, sometimes you have to dance yourself out of the storm. sometimes you have to encourage your own self because people around you won't do it. A lot of people like to hear negative stuff and they feed off that. They love it when you're going through stuff, but you do have those genuine people like myself that want you to go through it with a smile.
I'm here for it. So, in addition to what you're doing with this single, there's a whole body of, Christian work follow this?
Well, I'm not going to say it's a Christian album, but the album I'm almost done with, my EP, it is called Tamika Scott, A Family Affair, because like on this song, the guy that you heard in the beginning, that was my husband talking.
Okay.
Yeah, he getting his little Kirk Franklin on, but from a Harlem point of view. So if a guy, like somebody in the street see it, he like, hey, he sound like me. So it's like a ministry for us, for our relationship. And then my daughter, our baby girl is in it. And then I have another daughter that raps that go by the name of Young Naya. She's rapping on one of my songs called Reflection. And then my oldest daughter, Ocean, is in it. So it's like a family affair. They're in the video. It's all about family for me.
Now, how fun is doing a project like this when you get to involve the people that are in your house?
So much fun because my kids are talented. Now, if they weren't, they would not be on it. So it's easy. I was like, okay, Ocean, go in there and do your note. She do her note. She come out. Go ahead, Naya. Go ahead and lace that with your rap, and then have the little one laugh or something on the track. So it's fun. It is fun. I can't wait.
Come through R&B Incredibles.
Yeah. Hey, we look like some R&B Incredibles. You see my husband.
Yo, man, like tearing doorknobs off handles and whatnot, man. Like that's the type of guy I want around if I lock my keys in the car. Like you don't even got to smash the window. He's gonna just tear the handle off, man. Like you need. Who needs a gun when you have an actual protector?
I'm gonna steal that from you. We are the African American Incredible.
Man, you better name it, claim it.
I got a Jack.
Jack's the little baby that disappeared and does the electric stuff, right? Yeah. My kids be running Incredibles 2 into the ground. So, do you see yourself going back on tour with the rest of the ladies
right now?
We're soon?
It's crazy because last night we had a show in LA. At the Greek Theater. So we're still Xscape.
That's legendary.
And then we're Xscape 3. And the Xscape 3 is me, Tiny, and my sister. We're the BBD of New Edition.
Right.
Xscape is all four of us. Xscape 3. And then we're all doing our individual things. Tiny have something. She have a single. Tasha has a single. Candy's doing something. I'm doing something. And we support each other wholeheartedly. So we out here just getting, what they call it, residuals and getting these bands and singing and inspiring and just boss ladies.
No, it's so dope that y'all can work so many different angles and aspects of what the group is and can be. Because sometimes if one person don't show up, it's over. But y'all all so strong.
You know what's crazy?
That y'all can rock
Anybody can miss a show and you still gonna sound like Xscape.
Yeah.
Anybody. I can miss a show, they're gonna kill it. Tasha miss a show, they're gonna kill. We're just talented. We're all talented individuals.
Do y'all see yourselves doing this even 25 years from now?
You know, I couldn't see this 25 years back.
Because there was a lot of times when y'all would come through and I'd be like, hey, what are the chances y'all do this? Never.
Yeah.
And then when it happened.
We was like, only God can make it happen. God was like, all right, enough. Come on, y'all, get this together. And it was colossal for real. We was selling out arenas, every arena we did. Just, it was magical. It was magical.
Tamika, what does it mean more for you? For the love and the applause that you get now, or the love and applause that you got when you first started?
I think now, because it's a difference, because now, like, my kids are old enough to see what mommy's doing. When they were younger, they didn't respect it, they didn't know it. But now they're older and they're like, I want to do what you're doing. So it's like inspiring them to reach their dreams and to go after their goals. So it's not really about the plazas, it's about touching people. Like, if I could touch you, if I could encourage you, if it's something that I could sing about that can help you in your daily life and your relationship, then I've done my job.
After what show was it where your kids got it?
Oh, my gosh. I want to say was it Detroit? We were in Detroit, and my daughter, young Naya, she went out when the people first started coming in, and it was like a couple of people. So she's like, Mom, you ready? You ready? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. So she went back out. And then she came back in and she was crying. And I'm getting my makeup done. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Who I need to go cuss out? Who messing with you? And she was like, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, oh, and I started crying. The makeup girl was like, would you please? She was like, Mama, it's so many people out there. I've never seen this. So I think it was at that moment when she saw the arena sold out. She's like, my mom is the junk.
Did you hit it with one of those, I told you?
No, I didn't. No, I'm real humble.
Okay.
I don't think like that.
Because it'd be crazy, like, because, like, especially when you have multiple kids and the ages span.
Right.
they get to see different aspects and versions of you
Right.
throughout your career. So
Yep.
maybe your oldest saw, a little bit of it. Because, like, how old's your oldest?
25.
20, so
Yeah.
the 25-year-old,
Yeah, she was in it from the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one's like, nah, me and your
Yeah.
auntie and them used to go and just tear it down.
That's like
Sure,
my
Mom.
6-year-old. My 6-year-old, she was like, when we go out to eat, people to ask for autographs or pictures. She was like, she just look at me like, you mama.
Well, Mama's still out here killing. Yo, I'm so proud of you ladies because you see it so many times within R&B. People come together, they break up,
Yeah.
they never build that bridge back up and get back out there. But you ladies have proved that you can grow. You got beef, you can grow, and then you can keep elevating.
That's right. We
and that's
matured
what y'all
a
ladies
lot.
are doing.
We definitely matured.
Yo. So if people want to follow you, if they're not, and they want to pick up
follow
the single,
me,
where do they go?
On Instagram, The Real Tamika Scott. Facebook, Tamika Scott. Twitter, Official T Scott.
There it is, y'all. Make some noise one time for Tamika Scott.
Woo!